In the living room. Sit down.
But don't you want to hear my side of the story?
I heard what you did, dude, and you are in so much trouble.
But, Mom...
But nothing. You know where I've been for the last 2 hours? Sitting in the principal's office, listening to lectures about mice.
But they were living in cages.
Well, guess what? Now they're living in the salad bar in the cafeteria.
It wasn't my fault.
Someone saw you do it.
Are you going to believe a woman that gets paid less than our gardener?
Jack.
I'm sorry, but she has it in for me.
Oh, my gosh, you are so like your father. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So can I take off, too?
Is that what this is about? You think I'm being hard on you, buddy? Well, let me tell you something. Your father would not be happy with these escapades either.
Who cares? Because he's never coming home.
Thank you. And as your new mayor, I intend to keep my campaign promise. It is my honor and privilege to be able to issue to each and every same-sex couple who participated in our ceremony last month a marriage license so that they may marry legally.
Excuse me, Mayor. Attorney General Andrew Gallagher.
Oh, we have the Attorney General here. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
The governor has sent me
To offer his congratulations.
to shut you down.
Yeah, thank you. And in what way do you mean shut me down?
Just what I said. There will be no gay marriages approved in Landview.
Todd. Look at me.
Hey, down there!
Hey, we have things to figure out.
I'm my lawyer right now.
How are you going to tell Danielle that you're her father? Huh?
Danielle. God, I hate that name. That's the first thing I'm going to do is change that stupid name. Well, no, that's the second thing. First thing is to get as far away from you as possible.
Like hell you are.
Danielle's calling.
What?
Yeah, she's not at Child Protective Services. They don't know where she is. But I'm guessing she wanted to get as far away from the two of you as possible.
Matthew just had surgery on his spine, you know. Can't be shoving him around in the bed.
Did I hurt you?
No, but you don't have to baby me.
Please, I'd be hitchhiking now if it weren't for you.
You know, Matthew's parents are going to be back any day now.
It's true. We should find you another place to hide.
Why did they leave?
A funeral. There was a death in the family. Babe, it's Mom. I just came to see if you're okay. Or as okay as you could possibly be. Do you want to be alone?
No. Please.
I'm right here. Okay?
I can't do it by myself.
What?
Walk away.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Feel free to join me, brother.
I'm not your brother.
Oh, we're all brothers under the skin. There's nothing in me that doesn't live in you, too. So, why are you here, Charlie? Did you come to finish me off?
Rein it in, people, because, you see, I'm sure there has been a terrible misunderstanding. I am positive that the governor doesn't want this to be an open demonstration of discrimination. Exactly.
We would like you to go quietly.
You want me to go quietly?
The governor understood your gesture during the campaign. A symbolic ceremony is free speech. There are no legal consequences. This, however, violates Pennsylvania law.
That's the point.
The citizens of this town voted for Dorian Lord based on her pledge to uphold marriage equality.
It's still illegal.
Not in Landview. Not anymore. I intend to file this certificate whether Harrisburg likes it or not.
Then you are going to jail.
What?
By the end of the night, you'll wish Vicki Banks were mayor.
That picture that's at the ranch, isn't it?
Yeah. Where we fell in love. Remember I gave it to him for Christmas?
Oh, I do remember. And he loved it. Almost as much as you loved your present.
I needed new socks.
I really wish I had seen your face when you thought that was all you were getting.
I thought I covered pretty well.
Until he pulled the ring out of the box, huh? You must have lit up like a Christmas tree.
I don't know how you and Charlie kept it a secret.
It was fun, you know.
Yeah.
It was a good Christmas.
Yeah. This was supposed to be our first Christmas as a married couple. We only got 6 months. Thanks to Mitch.
You're safe from me as long as you're in that jail.
Yeah, I wish I could trust that, but I know what you're capable of.
That was a long time ago. I was a different man.
Ah, Charlie, people don't change. Sad to say, since it's, my life's work to help people like you find their way. But the truth is, you're the same man who drank his way all through Jared's life.
No, you're wrong.
Sure was a beautiful service, wasn't it? Well, from what I could hear inside the coffin, at any rate.
Why did you do it?
Well, it was the only way I could share the moment.
Why did you kill my son?
My Charlie, we both know that I didn't kill Jared. You did.
You know your dad. He does that kind of stuff. He feels like he has to take care of stuff. He takes off, but then he comes back.
But he didn't even call for Thanksgiving.
No, he didn't, and he should have. But you know what? He will come home.
Whatever.
Your dad told you what he was doing, right?
Yeah. Going to find Taya. But why?
Because he still, I guess, cares for her.
But she stole his money. Why would he go back to that?
Beats me.
No. I really want to know.
Okay. Well, Taya didn't really try to steal your dad's money.
Then why'd they break up?
That was my fault.
How did it happen?
What did CPS tell you, Eli?
Listen, at some point after I spoke to them, they went and checked on Danielle, found that she wasn't in her bed. But first they wanted to check the entire facility to make sure she wasn't hiding somewhere in the building. Then they called me back. They're still looking for her.
Do they
That's all I
know about Ross?
Ross is in jail, Taya.
But are you sure? They came and got him to talk to his lawyer ages ago. He hasn't been
Maybe
back.
his lawyer got him sprung.
Oh, God, Eli. What if Ross got to Daniela?
Taya, there's no way that happened. We would know.
About what? What happened?
I'm sorry about your cousin's husband.
Jared was a good guy.
I have zero problems, right?
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, compared to what your family's dealing with,
This is nothing.
You're a fugitive and both your parents are in jail.
Sounds like an adventure movie. Like you could just hit the road and go anywhere.
You're right, and I have to move fast. CPS must know I'm gone by now.
Then you definitely gotta get out of here.
But you can't just run. We need a plan.
True. Could you guard the door for us?
Again?
Come on, please, Des.
The cops just picked everyone up until they could sort it all out. Todd and his ex-husband got arrested, too.
Sounds like a threesome you want to avoid.
Yeah, I agree. But, you know, Taya could probably use a friendly face in the courtroom.
Well, so go on. I'll keep an eye on Matthew.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hey guys, you just lost your escape route.
Mitch Lawrence thrives on getting a reaction, okay? That's the fuel that keeps him going. So the only way to neutralize him is to try and put him out of your mind, as impossible as that seems.
He killed Jared. And that wasn't enough. Can you imagine what it took for him to get into Jared's coffin just to terrorize us at the funeral?
Don't go there. Don't.
He had to take his body. He had to take Jared's body out of the coffin and then what? Just dump him on the floor?
Darling, don't think about
No, that's all I could think about, Mom. Just want to go over to his jail cell and I want to strangle him with my bare hands.
Sweetheart, we have to let the authorities take care of Mitch. That's our only option.
Really? Really? Is that how Jessica feels? Charlie?
You shot my son, Mitch, in cold blood in front of witnesses.
No, Jared died years before I met him. The day you killed his stepfather, his fate was sealed. If you had just done your job, your son would still be alive.
You know, they told me about you. The way you twist everything. The way you're crazy.
You sound angry. But who are you mad at, Charlie?
Charlie wants to kill Mitch, as do you and Jesse. We all want to pay him back, but the problem with that is that once you decide to get even with Mitch Lawrence, that's when he takes total control of your life. The only way to win and survive is to move on despite him.
You think I'm crazy, but you see, I would do anything for my family. You chose the bottle over yours. That's crazy to me. I mean, being here, wasting your time with me when you could be with people who love you, that's crazy.
Not to me. See, I want answers.
You lied to Victoria, didn't you? Yeah. Where does she think you are right now? At a meeting?
Come on, Eli, what's going on?
It's gonna be Ross. I'm sure your lawyer's gonna handle everything.
I was with my lawyer. He didn't tell me squat. By the way, are you still my brother?
Shut up, Ross.
What? Now I gotta know. What's up?
Okay, it's about Danny.
Don't you dare, Eli.
Yeah, he's gonna find out.
Find out what?
Danny's escaped Child Protective Services.
Damn it!
Missing again.
So you had nothing to do with this?
We were both locked up in here. She's running away from you.
Hold on. Let's try to figure out how we're gonna find her. Does she have any money?
Not much.
Well, then she's gonna need someone to help her. She's not gonna get far.
Matthew.
Hey, kids.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. How are you feeling?
Great.
Hey, any more sensation?
About the same.
Okay. Well, it's still good. Have you packed yet? Destiny.
Huh?
Have you finished packing? Mom and Dad want to leave early in the morning.
Sure.
Yeah, of course. I'll call you the minute we see her. That was Taya Delgado's lawyer. Danny is missing.
Missing?
She snuck out last night. Nobody knows where she is. Taya is beside herself. Have you guys heard from her?
Let him talk! Whole town's gone gay.
Gay, straight, black, white, marriage is a civil right. Gay, straight, black, white, marriage is a...
All right,
down. Thank you. Thank you all very much for the support. But I can assure you, I am not going to be intimidated by threats.
Your job as mayor is to uphold state law. Same-sex marriage is not legal.
The state constitution does not stipulate that marriage is only between a man and a woman.
It's implied in the statute.
Not the way my lawyers read it. I will see you in courts. Now then, I am going to sign this marriage license certificate. And Amelia, dear. Now all that is needed is for the mayor to sign it. Oh, my goodness. Does anybody know a mayor who supports same-sex marriage?
Dr. Lord, I warn you, if you continue, you will be arrested.
By whom? You and what army?
Him. Don't make a scene, Dr. Lord.
That's Mayor Lord to you. Everybody, the Attorney General has just requested that I not make a scene. Well, how's my scene going so far? Thank you. Yes. No, they don't.
Stamp that license and you'll be in jail before the ink dries.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I had you sign a prenup, didn't I? Yes! I intend to create the first legal same-sex marriage in Landview.
Officer, arrest her.
And what if I don't?
Then I'll have your badge.
Do you still love Dad?
Yeah, I do.
If you still love Dad, why'd you send him off to Taya?
Well, because your dad and Taya have some things that they need to sort out.
Like what?
I haven't seen Danny in a while.
Well, promise me you'll let me know if she gets in touch.
Sure.
What's the big deal? I mean, she's a big girl. It's not like she would do anything stupid.
Well, if she's out there alone, she's already making a dumb move. She's vulnerable.
Her mother and father got into a really big fight about her. Ross nearly put Taya in the hospital.
You think he'd hurt Danny?
You know what? To tell you the truth, he could lash out at her. He could go after Taya again. So you have to let us know if she tries to get...
Hi.
Listen, I'm going to see about getting you released, okay?
Your lawyer's upstairs. Time for your arraignment. Now I'm out of here. If you can make bail.
Get his radio. Get his radio. Now.
Did Charlie slip?
No. He always went to weekly meetings. He's just decided to go more often now because he wants to ward off whatever, challenges might come upon him.
Mom, what is going on?
Nothing, sweetheart. We're coping and Charlie's gone.
No, there's something. There's definitely something. And if there's something going on with Charlie, I want to know.
There was one incident.
What happened?
Charlie attacked Mitch Lawrence in Napa. Natalie, he almost killed him.
Why isn't your lovely bride here with you?
Becky never needs to see you ever again. And if you even come near her...
I know, you'll kill me. Oh, was that it?
What?
The list. I'm sure you told yourself you had all kinds of reasons for coming here. You want answers, you want to protect your own, but none of that. None of that is what you really want.
Maybe I just wanted to cut you down to size.
Well, here I am. Is it working?
What?
Do you still want to drink?
No.
Good for you. In your shoes, I'd be so racked with guilt, I wouldn't be able to stand up straight. Yeah, I'd be torturing myself, wondering if Jared would have been a better man if I had only stayed around.
Yeah, Jared was the best man I ever knew.
No, he wasn't. He was a petty little con artist. The boy had no tools to make a decent life. What did you teach him? How to lie, how to cheat.
But he was bigger than that.
He changed his stripes, just like you did, that's all. But in the end, he lied, he cheated, he stole, and he killed again. Yeah, he was who he was. Just like you are, Charlie. Charlie, you're a drunk. It's the hand God dealt you. And nothing changes that.
Okay, sure. I'll be right there. Thank you.
What?
Your dad's been arrested.
What for?
Attempted kidnapping.
Who are you trying to kidnap now?
Matthew? You lied to me?
Danny had my back and she needed a place to hide out.
I didn't give him much choice.
That's no excuse. Do you know why they put you on Child Protective Services?
Everybody has a different story.
Well, until they sort it out, CPS is the safest place for you. Destiny, I can't believe that you went along with this.
Hey, I made sure you found out.
No way!
You did that on purpose?
Hell yeah. And I'll do it again.
Shut up! I need help! Help! Take it back.
What?
Take back what you said about Danny.
Am I seriously bent, Rayburn?
Tell me that I'm her father. Say it.
Oh, but I'm her father.
You say it. Say it. Just leave her alone. No more DNA testing. I will shoot you. I will shoot you. Say it. Say it. She's mine.
I wish John had let Charlie tear Mitch to shreds. I'm sorry, but it's true. That man does not deserve to breathe.
No, I know. And I know you're angry, honey. Can you tell me what else is going on?
You don't need this, Mom.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, it's okay. Honestly, you should go and be with Charlie. I can't even imagine what he's feeling.
Charlie is struggling. No. He feels that Jared died because of a crime that Charlie doesn't even remember committing.
No. This is so unfair. This is about Mitch. Oh, God, poor Charlie. How's he gonna survive if he feels like that?
Yes, I'm an alcoholic, but I'm sobered out. I've changed, just like Jared changed. You're wrong.
So, Pamela Stewart lied to me.
You talked to Pamela.
Yeah, we had some time before she passed.
Yeah, before you killed her.
She told me the whole ugly story of your life as a father and husband, how you would promise to sober up, be there for your family, always promising to change.
It's a disease.
Keep telling yourself that.
But that's not an excuse. I take responsibility for everything that I did, and I made amends with Jared.
No, reparations. That's one of the steps, isn't it? After it fixed everything.
No, and I don't pretend that it could.
Sure you do. You have to, Charlie. It's one of the necessary fictions of a recovering drunk. It's the only way you can get out of bed in the morning without grabbing a bottle. You just have to convince yourself that if you're just good enough today, you can erase the past.
You can't get under my skin.
No, I know I can't. It's too crowded because every time Every time you close your eyes, all you can see. All you can see is little Jared. That poor little boy that you abandoned. And there's only one way that you can drown him out. Go ahead, Charlie.
What?
Your left inside pocket. Yeah, you're carrying heavy there. If it was a gun, I'd already be dead. But my guess is it's a bottle. It's okay, Charlie. I won't judge you.
Officer, you have your orders. Place the mayor under arrest.
No, sir.
What?
I can't obey your order.
She's breaking the law.
Yeah, well, some laws need to be broken.
That is not your call, officer.
With every single civil rights movement in this country, somebody somewhere had to break an unjust law to make things right. And that's exactly what Mayor Lord is doing. So that couples like her and her partner and me and my boyfriend can have the same rights as every other couple out there. We want to get married someday. Well, maybe. You know, if we ever have a date first.
Keep your badge, officer. Arrest me.
No.
I will go proudly. Go ahead. Cuff me.
That's not necessary.
That is procedure, isn't it, Attorney General?
Yes, but...
Then go ahead and do it.
You getting this? Every second.
I am not going to let a dedicated public servant lose his job because I am keeping a campaign promise. Go ahead and cuff me.
This feels wrong.
Don't worry. Dorian knows what she's doing, don't you?
Yes, I do. I am standing up for what is right.
Dorian, you can't let them take it.
That's all right, darling. I've gone to jail for worse reasons.
Okay, we're gonna meet you at the police station then.
No, I want you to go to your concert.
I don't care about a concert right now.
I want you to go, please. I'll be just fine. Marco, dear, would you mind shooting from... This is my better side. Thank you. And just think of all the attention this is going to get. Officer Fish, please. Don't worry, everybody. I am going to be fine. I'm only going to jail. And it is the safest place in town. Excuse me.
I wouldn't give you the satisfaction of seeing me take a drink.
I'd understand. No one walks around with as much pain as you carry without something to get them through the day. If it's not booze, then what do you want?
I told you I want answers.
You know the answers, Charlie.
They had you cornered in Napa. The cops were there. You knew it. You had nothing to gain by this. There was no way out. And still, you shot my son. You killed Jared in front of his wife for no reason.
Is that a question?
Tell me why you killed my son.
Let's just say God decided it was his time. Listen, you want to know why your son really died?
Why?
Because you came looking for him. Jared would have stumbled his way through life, all right? Just maybe even been happy. He was doing okay here until you showed up, wasn't he? It was your selfish need for amends that killed him, Charlie. You never should have left Texas.
So, who did Dad try to kidnap?
You know what? That's enough inappropriate adult conversation for one day, okay?
It was just getting good.
You know what? I promise I will tell you everything I can when I get back.
Where are you going?
Gotta go to Seattle. Gonna bring your daddy home.
I can't believe you'd rat us out.
Did you hear? The girl is in danger. From my parents, so why should I be stuck with them? Tay is all right. You could do worse. Try having her for a mom.
You shouldn't be on the street, Danny.
Thank you for speaking up to us. You should know better.
Did you listen to Danny?
Yeah, she's mad at her mother. I get it. We've all been there.
What are you doing?
Calling your mother.
No thanks. Come on, Ross. Even you can't miss from this distance.
Todd, stop. Why do you want a kid who barely knows you and already hates you?
Because she's mine.
No. I'm the father she's always known. I'm the one.
But I'm her real dad. Okay. That's it. Good shit. You know it's true, don't you?
Ross, look at yourself. This is insane.
The only reason boyfriend here is still alive is because I'm in control.
How do you figure that?
Because if I kill you, I get locked up. And my girl needs me. My girl.
Ross.
Ross.
You leave her alone.
Stay away from my daughter. Guard!
Prisoner escaping!
Guard!
Honey, it's cold. We should go inside. I can't leave him. Honey, he's not here. He's in your heart. Jared is in that box of socks with an engagement ring. He's in all of your memories that made your love so special and precious and mysterious.
We fell in love in Texas.
And he's there.
I do better to my friends. I'm coming to it alone. Oh, no, yeah, no, Lord, yeah. Stumbled his way through life armed. Maybe even been happy. He was doing okay here until you showed up, wasn't he? It was your selfish need for amends that killed him, Charlie. You never should have left Texas.
This my favorite incarceration so far.
Well, I really appreciate the way you stood up for the community.
My pleasure. Oh, and this is just my first day. You know, I am so looking forward to getting into the nuts and bolts of governing.
Is that Dr. Dorian Lord?
That's Mayor Lord to you. Hey, aren't you,
Mitch Lawrence.
Mayor? Really? So, Your Honor, what are you in for?
Is that all a publicity stunt?
Dorian just went to jail. Sure, we want publicity, but the woman just went to jail for us.
Looky here, it's Mary and her little lesbo.
Boss knocked out the guard and escaped.
Prisoner escaped from second floor lockup. Suspect on foot and armed.
He doesn't have any more rounds.
He can do enough damage with what's in the clip.
Wait, Ross escaped here with a loaded
Put out an APB. Set up a 3-block perimeter.
Gotcha. I want an APP and set up a perimeter now.
Get me out of here now, okay?
Wait, it was supposed to be my arrangement.
That's not my problem, Manning. All right, you're doing 15 minutes. We're just gonna have to explain it.
Okay.
Elijah Clark.
Hey, it's Rachel. I need to get a message to your client.
She's right here. It's Miss Gannon.
Hello? You can relax, Taya. Danny's here.
She's with you? Okay, good.
Where is she?
Yeah, she's here at the hospital. She's good. We've got her. Everything's okay.